This is a movie about fate and people choices. So in which one do you believe most?
Fate or choices?
Fate or choices?
Or choices.
Or both of them?
In this movie, Walter's fate affects us all. The fact that his fate is, living my life, and out of nowhere someone says, I did this, I did that, and next thing you know, I'm in jail on death row. So his fate affects us. It affected Bryan Stevenson. Bryan Stevenson goes about his journey and doing what he does under wraps, never heard. And then all of a sudden, the biggest star in the world, Michael B. Jordan, sees the fate of Bryan Stevenson, and then they connect. And so now we're able to now turn it back around and show the humanity of Walter McMillan, show the struggles of not being treated fairly simply because the color of your skin. So I'm not for sure if that answers your question, but when you asked it, that's what I feel.
Oh, it was great. Movies like Just Mercy makes you think and change you. Do you have any particular movies that change you, maybe, if you have to think about it?
I'm gonna say this movie changed me. This entire process over the last like 4 or 5 years of making this film and developing it and putting it together with all the amazing people that I had a chance to learn from and work with. Bryan Stevenson himself, he's a real life superhero. He literally inspires me. He changed the way I see the criminal justice system, the way I look at the judicial system, how I look at how you can go from a traffic stop to the electric chair, like that, once you see that stuff, you can't unsee it. So I think for me, it pushed me towards wanting to be a part of the solution, to want to be a part of the change. And yeah, also I say this movie changed me.
And I hear your speech about your grandmother.
Yes.
I also had a grandmother like yours. Now that she's gone, it's 2 years today. I always wondering what she will think about what I do, So what your grandmother, she will think about your job,
Well, I would love to think, and I do believe that she'd be really proud. My grandmother, she just taught me to believe that I could do anything, and she had this amazing strength and this amazing wisdom, and I still think about her,
always,
I know. And so I'm really thinking about the people who've come before me. My great-grandparents were enslaved. My great-grandfather learned to read, and when I do work in court, I think about what it would be like for him to hear his great-grandchild saying these things. I think about my grandparents and their response to the terrorism. I think about my parents who were humiliated by segregation. And I rely on that witness, their courage, their hope to endure, to do the things that I do. And so I feel like I'm standing on the shoulders of people who did so much more with so much less, and that empowers me, that causes me to recognize that I have to keep fighting.